No, that's just facts. Remember, I'm friends with
There we go.
Oh, look, Nani got her thing working.
What?
Her green screen of them being in Hawaii. Okay. There we go.
Aloha.
Hello. Aloha. Oh, there's the hills.
Hi, Bonnie.
Hi, Bonnie.
And then,
Bonnie.
oh, and there's the other
Oh,
brother.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Aloha! Happy birthday, Jaden, and happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Hey, Ed, I'm going.
You want to get in the?
Ed, I'm going to push you off. That's Uncle Ed, ready to jump off a black rock.
That is so funny.
Where's
Oh, now we can
Bonnie, what's his name?
Shane?
Shane. And the other?
There's Calvin.
Oh, that's Calvin.
There's Calvin.
Calvin and Miriam.
That's okay, Bonnie. What is it? Well, I'm sorry, what was it?
What are their names, Bonnie?
Oh, this is Miriam, and then this is Calvin.
Hi.
Yeah, he's sliding out of frame. Hey, Jaden.
Happy birthday, Jaden.
Happy birthday, Jaden.
Thank you.
Happy birthday. Did you want to sing happy birthday?
Great
Jaden, I have
parade.
another story for you too at some point if you want me to tell it.
Go right ahead.
You want me to tell? Okay, the story was you were a little girl and you were dancing in front of the TV. And I asked you what you're doing, and you turned and looked at me and you said, I'm shaking my booty. That was great. You come up with some good ones.
It's not a real 16th birthday now. You've had an embarrassing story from Grandpa.
Don't tell him that, Bonnie. Gee whiz.
I'm sure she enjoyed the fire truck going down the road there. That was
Well, I told her she wasn't ready. She literally only had 3 hours of sleep. She became emotional. So.
Very emotional. I even posted on Instagram after watching the video of me just tears all down my face.
Nice.
3 a.m. crying.
That.
I love it. Yes, I want to see that.
Did you have an inkling that something like that was coming?
No, I mean, I kind of figured the video was because my mom asked me to download a whole bunch of music for a video, and I was like, okay. But I didn't know that there was going to be a whole bunch of messages. I thought she was just going to say,
Oh, you gotta work.
Oh.
Yeah, shut up.
Oh,
I
no
can't have
wine
fun.
for you. You have to work. You suck.
anyways, she told me to download a whole bunch of music for a video, but I thought it was just going to be a whole bunch of pictures. But nope, I was mistaken. Oh, there's wine. Anyways.
Good stuff. Well, Steve, you did a good job driving there. A nice pause. I like the pause.
Well, you know. I am the Valley's, 40th ranked driver, so
Yeah, 40.
Yeah, 40. Yeah. No. That engine drives like a car. So it's big, it's massive, but it drives really well. So yeah.
Steve, my wife wanted me to get closer to you, and I go, listen, I don't want to smell exhaust too much, but I mean that doesn't put out any exhaust, not compared to my engine and all that.
Yeah.
2210, that put out exhaust.
But it is time for Bonnie's husband to start driving.
Ah.
Yeah.
If you can get him to do it. I mean, I've never been successful in getting him to do anything he doesn't want to do. So
Chief kind of guilted me into doing it like 2 years ago. She's like, all right, you're starting to get old now, and yeah, you know, it's about that time. You can't be just, you know, humping hose anymore. It's time, old guy. Start driving. I was like, oh, wow, thanks.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, guilt and peer pressure do not work on Shane, so good luck.
Steve, you should have been like, I don't have any gray hairs yet. What are you talking about?
I have one. I got one right here. Just one. Period.
Just one.
Just one.
Not bad.
Anybody else in the
Oh.
waiting room?
Are they doing that now?
Hey, Teresa.
Hey,
Hi.
Teresa.
I'm just checking to see if there's anybody else in the waiting room.
Hey, good job on getting that picture up behind you, Mom. Now you're in Hawaii.
I know.
Yeah, that's a really good green screen. You got it going.
I know.
So here we go. Teresa, I'm gonna push your brother off. I'm not very good at this. There we go.
There he is. Oh yeah. Oh, perfect. Good job. I see him.
Jump.
Everybody have the pool.
Is that
You know,
actually a
and
picture of Ed
Yeah.
up
And they
there?
give me the story about me being a white whale. Now, right there on that black rock, you look like a white whale there, pal.
Nice.
That's why I had to tell the little
White
kids.
whale on top of a cliff.
You know how I got that
Micro
picture?
sliding.
How I got the picture was the webcam at the hotel
Nice.
facing the black rock.
Buried in there. Is
Yeah.
it just Sheridan?
Yeah, you're pretty random, Mom. But I guess you could tell me anywhere. Happy Mother's Day, by the way.
Okay, so we're gonna
Yeah.
go with Steve to Grace.
Huh?
Everybody
What?
ready?
Uh-huh.
Yes, we're ready.
All right. Go for it.
Thank you, Lord, for another year. We thank you for Jaden. We thank you for keeping her, blessing her. We thank you for allowing her to become a young, God-filled woman. We actually continue to bless and keep our family here and far. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
And mothers, I'm sorry, and mothers. God bless all the mothers all over the world. Love you guys, and amen.
We kind of
Amen.
celebrated
Hallelujah.
Mother's Day yesterday. Oh wait, birthdays are always Mother's Days, right?
This is Labor Day.
No.
Yeah, you
Labor
ladies
Day.
have a lot of
Bonnie
holidays.
knows all about Labor Days.
You know, well,
Labor Day is every day for Bonnie at work.
yeah, well, hopefully not. Hopefully not in my unit. Then it's preterm Labor Day.
Unless there's a full moon.
Yeah.
What unit are you in, Bonnie?
Antepartum.
Okay.
Oh,
You just see the trees. Was there.
you
There you go.
unhook your sister?
I'm not going to try to pronounce it. Jaden can for you if you want.
Kathy and their family, when they left Ben Lomond, they had to do their Sunday shopping and then go home.
Okay.
So they're gonna pop in late.
Oh, gotcha.
All right. Well, and I think with the Zoom, how it works is that we get like 40 minutes, and then we have to like log back in.
Click on the same link.
Um,
Because since we
No
don't have
problem.
subscriptions, so
yeah.
Right. Well, being able to see everybody, being able to see everybody's been great, though. So I'm glad you guys put this on. So thank you for letting us celebrate with Jaden on her 16th. So this is awesome.
And Mother's Day.
Yeah, it's
And Mother's Day.
good. I mean, between
course.
the videos and the parade.
Yep.
And Jaden's video, by the way. We watched your video yesterday, Jaden. That was pretty awesome.
Yes. Yes. We like the
Yes,
candle.
I am doing it.
No, Jaden's
No,
16
mine.
candles.
Oh, the 16 candles.
the one that
yes.
you keep freaking out.
Yeah.
You're first.
Yes. Number one,
First
baby.
candle.
Number one, baby.
Yeah,
I
Steve's
got-
really excited about being
What?
number one candle.
But I'm the only one that got his own
Oh, what? Bryson got his own candle too. So I
A
mean,
lot of people got their own candles, so I'm just saying.
Now, Bonnie, where's your husband, Shane?
Oh,
Where
he
is
ran out. He went. He's working on dinner.
Ah, okay.
Hey, I watched the dog. I was watching
That's
the dog.
true. Ed watched Levi for me while I made dinner.
Yeah, she was making dinner. I was watching the dog. So
good.
Nice.
We're supposed to do both of that. We're supposed to do them both.
Sort of, kind of.
dinner and watch
I got in there. I prepped the.
It was actually really fast. We had some protein from yesterday, so all I did, I made a pasta dish.
Yeah, it's
and
delicious.
for the first time, and it actually turned out really good. So
It was a little
Yeah, while all
Yummy.
these guys were cooking, I was drinking. So that was my contribution.
You did well, Father.
Yes,
You did.
I was drinking on the couch. That was my job.
He had like 2 or 3 Coronas.
nice.
I got
Steve Shane appreciated your Mother's Day wish. It took him a second to get it. He was like, Mother's Day? And I was like, 'cause you stay at home.
Exactly.
So this basically, this should be the day for the people, even for the guys that stay at home and take care of the kids, right? So it
yes,
should-
yes.
So now,
Happy Mother's Day, Ed.
Thank
Happy
you.
Mother's Day.
I am a
Who does he
mother.
stay home and take care of?
Levi. I take
Oh
care of
my
Levi.
God. No. I still think the mothers that gave birth should have their day.
Oh,
That's what I said. I was the one that had the 2 C-sections. Like, give me something.
You get a day.
isn't there a show now where they're trying to see if they can get guys to have kids?
Only thing
Oh.
that was
I've not heard of that.
I think there's a TV show like that.
That's all it is.
There's TV shows for everything.
How was your dinner, Janet? Did he do a good job?
Oh, my steak is perfect.
Well,
Oh, yes.
of course.
Of course.
Does it have that special stuff on it?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
your seasoning.
My special SH. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, Mom. Nice.
I can't cuss. There's children on this
My
Zoom.
problem before is that for these thick steaks, I cooked it too short a time. Now I got the time down perfect. So not as good for the roughs. The roughs like it medium. I got to do a lot longer for them, but for the way we like it, very good.
Shorter.
Rare.
Yeah, but
Mm.
Steve likes it medium, and I got a
Medium, yes.
thick steak. I have to log those things. I'm not as good as Tex Anderson or John Charcho. They're better.
I don't want it.
Yeah, actually, Ronnie was here. Jessica's dad was here about a week ago, and he got for his retirement gift, I think it was a few years back.
Oh, the
he got
grill thing?
Yeah, a really nice
Yeah.
grill. And so he's been trying to do here in Texas. You do brisket, and so he's been dabbling in the Franklin. In Austin here, we have a real famous brisket.
Hey, it's Shane.
Called Franklin. Hey, there he is. Hello, Jane.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No. But Franklin's barbecue, so he's been dabbling on because Franklin actually has how he does his brisket online,
He
so
has
you
a
can
perfect-
watch how he does it. And,
Well, what kind of barbecue does he have?
You mean the unit itself?
Yeah.
I would have to ask him. It's huge, but
It's
it's a
a big
smoker too, right? So it's one where you can bring it down and actually smoke stuff. So he's been.
The way he described it to me is that he can fit 3 small people in.
He did. He does have an odd way of measuring the size of that. Aw.
Hey. Like, good.
Calvin.
That's awesome.
Hi, Calvin.
Bye.
Thank you for coming today. I still have your picture on the refrigerator that you got me for my birthday. I appreciate it.
Oh.
Hey, Shane, did you get dinner ready?
I did. I worked really hard to drive to Scotch Valley and pick something up today.
Oh, come on, Shane. We trained you better than that in Ben Lomond. Come on, man.
I cook about 6.5 days a week, but since I'm the mother, I said no, for Mother's Day, I'm not cooking.
All right. Good.
All right, well, good to see everybody. It's time to get the little ones fed. So happy birthday again.
All right, bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right, Shane.
Good stuff.
All right, everyone got beer.
I haven't seen that guy forever, so that's cool.
So, funny story about me and Shane. We showed up at the fire department or the same exact day, same exact night. It was November of 2003. November 2003. And I had shorts and a t-shirt on, and Shane had like 6 layers on. We were outside. They were at the Mormon church, and they were doing a drill. And we showed up the same exact time. We got on the same exact time.
Nice.
And I'm driving. He refuses to. He refuses.
Oh, wow.
Like, Shane, you got to jump behind that wheel, man. Come on.
He's never going to do it. He's never going to do it, ever.
Is it a fearfulness of driving something so big?
It's boring. Dad can attest.
That is true.
It's boring. It really is boring. It's 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. You're sitting at a pump panel while everybody else is doing stuff, and basically you're just on your phone
Taking
pictures, not really doing anything. It really is boring.
Well, especially nowadays where all you're doing is pushing a button.
Yeah, with the new engine that we had today, you hit 2 buttons and it does all the work for you. It does all the work for you. You basically do nothing. You basically sit there and make sure the thing don't explode or whatever. That's it.
You're like, you got to call the manufacturer and be like, can you give me a few more bells and whistles and like little turning knobs? And they don't have to do anything. Just put them on the side so I can mess with it.
So I can play with them.
Yeah.
He has fidget spinners on the side of the truck.
Yes.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
It's similar to kimchi, but just not as hot.
So now we're trying to build another engine so we can go out of county a wildland rig. So that's in the plans, but we're redoing the entire fire station right now. So I don't know when that's going to happen. So we're about 140,000 into the station right now. They're redoing the entire thing. We're almost done. It's like maybe another 3 or 4 weeks or whatever. So it's really nice.
Very cool.
Ultra modern in there. A lot nicer than we deserve.
Yeah,
so.
I noticed the smoke detector.
Yeah, it's
even that.
I don't know if it belongs in Ben Lomond. It's way too nice in there.
Is just doing all the inside stuff, or is it
doing all the inside stuff? We're not doing like anything like structurally, but everything inside. Chief's office is a little bit smaller. The bathroom's a little bit bigger. The secretary has her own office now. The radio desk has its own office now. The whole cabinets, everything. The granite countertops are in. They're not really great. It don't even actually look like granite. It looks like a cheap version of granite, but they spent $20,000 on them. But whatever.
God.
So I mean,
you guys still have
it's really nice.
Nice.
My job
you guys still have
big.
I really liked when I was there, or when I would walk through the halls, the firehouse was the trash compactor. Do you guys still have that?
No.
Nope. Actually we started this whole thing. Yeah, we put it in the ice machine like 5-6 years ago, Pop?
Yeah,
And we had one of our guys put it in, who's supposedly a plumber. His name's Parker Hill. Actually, Shane's little brother. And apparently that thing's been leaking the entire time under the floor. The entire time. And so for some reason, like maybe a year and a half ago, we started seeing flies and stuff like that, like everywhere for no reason. It was weird. And we pulled out the floor in the kitchen and sorry to say, but maggots all under the floor. It's been leaking the entire time. And so,
gee, I'm eating rice right now. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate that, you know.
Just dig in, Dad. You know you have no problem.
Yeah, you're right.
When you're right, you're right.
So yeah, we took this opportunity, I guess, to revamp the station or whatever. Apparently, we've had the money for a while to do it. Just nobody's kind of taking the initiative and say, hey, this needs to be done. So thank you, Parker Hill, for screwing up.
Making it better in the long run.
A new station.
Right. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the other thing I liked was the 2 helmet as you walked from the engine bay to where it said cover your
cover your backside. Yeah, that's still there.
Nice. And you're good. That's all you need. And then Daquan, you're gonna be doing the dishes there, right?
Daquan is taking a little time off from the station.
Oh, no more Ben Lumen?
He's kind of doing his own thing right now, so
Right.
He'll come back at some point in time.
I thought you meant after dinner.
Or that too. You could do dinner dishes tonight too. But no.
Oh, he will.
Right.
I'm not doing it. Woo! For once in my life.
I got the dishes.
Yeah, you guys don't need a step stool to get to that sink anymore. So get cracking.
Jaden, how is your birthday dinner?
Great. Oh, is there someone trying to get in? It's great. Wonderful. My mother followed the recipe to the T.
What recipe?
Korean. Jaden wanted Korean barbecue for dinner, so she gave us.
Oh, right.
Hey!
Happy birthday!
Let's go there!
That was like, who is that? Hold on, who's that old lady in here?
Wait, now we have 2 people from Texas on the screen.
Hey, well, you got like 6 of them here. We're about to go get the detachment happy birthday from my unit. So.
From the whole. Oh, you're gonna get a happy birthday
from the whole unit. All right, heart name. Here we go. Happy birthday.
Oh.
Happy birthday. Cole, you want to say happy birthday, little sister?
Yeah, just yell it.
Yep, okay. Happy birthday, my little sister.
Hey, Navy's better. Navy's better.
Okay. We're gonna go knock on doors. All right. So happy birthday, my little sister.
Happy birthday, run for little sister.
Thank you. Navy's better.
He's not better. Welcome to the unit. I'm not knocking on his door. He's crying.
Doing that.
Hey, don't judge. There's like 25 of us. Pick her. All right, come here, Daily. Oh, don't want me. So happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hey, thank you. Navy's better.
I love you, Steve. I love you.
Navy's not. Are you gonna be my little trail along now for this adventure?
Hey, Cody.
Give that to me.
Cody.
Hello.
You should have joined the Navy.
I should not have. Yeah, I should have joined the Navy. You're right. Thank you.
You know, if you joined the Navy, you would be home by now.
I wouldn't be home. Hey, you want to say happy birthday, my little sister?
Yeah, happy birthday, little sister. Hey, happy birthday.
Hey, thank you guys.
Wave.
Navy's better.
I know what they're giving me.
Oh, did he?
He did.
Where is he?
He gone.
So
Go away.
She goes
I don't have. You should have gone to the DPAC, sir.
That way everybody knows it's her. That one.
that one.
That one.
Yeah, happy birthday, Jaden. Hey, the boy and girl's name. So,
Maybe.
so
I still got a month.
somebody gotta go.
Somebody gotta go. Yeah.
Cody, are you in Fort Hood?
No. I am at Goodfellow Air Force Base. My little sister, she's on the phone.
Happy
There you go. Happy birthday.
Nothing like you.
This is
I'm adopted. I'm adopted.
Hey, you should have joined the Navy.
it's a Zoom. So
Join the Navy.
there you go. So we got an ex-Marine here. I mean, that's close to Navy.
How you leave the Marines to go to join the Army? What? Hoorah! Hoorah!
No one is safe.
No one's safe.
Raw. Oh, he said raw. There you go. Yeah, he's retarded.
Oh, see, yeah. That was kind of weak. That was weak. That was weak.
That was weak. He said that was weak, Marine.
Oh, my goodness.
He was going to embarrass the other armies. You know, just get a good old oorah.
So,
There you go.
Cody, have you heard when you might be traveling? Nothing? No?
They said probably the latest June 30th now.
So y'all just stuck on that base, just not doing anything?
Twiddling my thumbs.
My favorite thing.
Hurry up and
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah, it's the whole, let's see how much PT they can make us do before we leave.
And that's the Army.
Why do I have a what? Because I live on the 3rd floor. Because I'm special and you're not. Because you're a Marine, so you need to be on the bottom where you belong.
That's my girl. That's my girl.
Oh, yeah, you're Army now. You're sensitive. Oh, I think you were probably sensitive when you were in the Marines. That's why you changed into the Army. Welcome to our nightly discussion. My roast game, you have a lot of stronger.
Hey, it's supposed to be at the house roasting.
I don't like being roasted.
So have some.
Oh.
Cody.
See, don't you miss me so much that I make dinner so eventful?
Yes. Yeah, of course.
Daquan, don't pretend like you don't miss me, because I'll come back there and whoop that ass. Anyways.
Oh my God. Oh,
We love you, Cody.
we love you. We love you.
Too. Okay, now I'm in my domain.
Do y'all get to go off base at all?
Oh, hell no.
No? Really?
I can't do nothing. I'm on an Air Force base. They're a bunch of pansies. So they got us.
Wait, was it you guys that wrote chair on the Air Force thing?
I might have been. So we got this PT pad that has a branch in every corner. And one of the corners said Air Force, so we wrote chair in front of it. And put the tire there so they couldn't move it because none of them are strong enough to move the big ass tire. Isn't this just... Don't you just love this? This is what the military's done to me.
No.
You were always this way.
No, buddy.
No, no, I was. But it was just enhanced by like 20.
Okay. I'll take that.
Okay. Oh, and just for your information, Jaden, my video made your mom cry too, whether she admits it or not.
No, I did. Told you it did. But I got it like a week ago.
Well, I posted on Instagram of me just bawling my eyes out, so that was pretty.
Oh, I haven't checked.
Still on there. 40-something people. Look at me.
This is dinner. Y'all are having a good dinner. This is dinner.
No, you're on the Air Force base. They have better food on Air Force bases.
I'm gonna let you know right now, Steve. This whole talk about Air Force Base being better and their food being good is a big old lie. This shit nasty.
They fooled everybody.
Yeah, no.
They got everybody fooled.
Because
I've
they
been living
wanted to have some sort of clout.
Yeah, no. I've been living here for 7 months, and I don't think I've had a decent meal from the DFAC once.
Well, if you'd have been in
Sure,
the
my
Navy, you'd be home by now.
Yep.
Should have joined the Navy.
Yeah, I know. I mean, even in basic, my food in basic was better. If that.
Saying a lot.
Yeah. So. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Do you have any idea where they might send you?
I was supposed to go to Fort Bragg, but because of the El Corona,
Yeah.
my orders got canceled. So I should be getting new orders here in about 2 weeks. I don't know.
Yeah, when did you graduate?
She graduated.
Huh?
When did you graduate?
Like a month.
March 19th.
Yeah, you're right.
I was supposed to leave March 21st.
He hasn't done
No, this is called graduate school now.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
This is you want to know what I do on a daily basis?
Sit there.
Yeah, this is what I do on a daily basis.
That and TikTok. You do a lot of TikTok.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Why are you still on TikTok?
Because I'm famous.
Once you go
No,
TikTok,
you're
you
not.
can't go back. You can't go back.
Stop it.
Hey, Daquan, you're just jealous because you're just a lowlife.
Why would I understand?
Just isn't going anywhere. And I can say this because you're my best friend. So.
That was mean.
Oh, what does that mean? I'm sorry. Did I hurt your baby girl feelings?
Woody, I love you so much. I love you so much.
I love you too. Maybe you should send him to boot camp. Maybe it would fix him a little bit. Get him out of his feels.
Only me.
Yeah,
Only you.
you should move out to Texas.
Yes, do move out to Texas.
No. I won't allow that. I won't allow that.
You want to allow me to move to Texas?
No.
But I'm in Texas. Jaden, I'm in
Here
Texas.
for my life.
I'm in Texas.
What?
She won't let me go anywhere.
Nope.
I'm in Texas though, so I'll whoop his ass for you.
There you go.
There you go.
Our children can't be more than 7 hours away from us. 7-hour drive away from us. Period.
Oh, it's
That's
3-hour plane flight.
Yeah,
Not even 2. It's like an hour.
you can get here in 3 or 4 hours by plane.
By 10?
That's true.
We just need cheap tickets.
I mean, it took me 4 hours from Missouri, so to Texas. If you don't count the layovers. Does that count?
So Jaden, when are you going to be able to start driving on your own? No older person in the car.
As soon
Never.
as
Once coronavirus
this
is over.
coronavirus is over,
Never.
I still have 2 more lessons.
Jaden, I don't care. I'm putting a.
I would have had my second lesson before this thing happened, but Corona really has to be out here and take.
Well,
over.
El Corona is gonna bring you a brick in your mailbox, and I'm gonna tie it to your head so you can't get any bigger.
Oh man.
No, we gotta. I don't know. We gotta figure something out because yeah. She won't
Hey, I might be selling my car. So.
17.
No, I'm not letting that happen. I'm not letting. I will shove this.
You don't look like you'll be driving till you're 17.
Hey, Jaden.
I'm gonna shove
Jaden.
these chopsticks
Hey, Jaden.
up your nose. Yeah.
Jaden. You haven't driven the Jeep. I thought you wanted to learn how to drive a manual transmission.
Well, first I need to learn how to drive an actual car.
Yeah, she needs to at least. I think
She's still super nervous. She's still super nervous.
I'm in charge
and
of
not
another
comfortable
person's
yet.
car. I'm in
She's
charge
not
of
comfortable
another
yet
person's car.
in automatic. So once she gets comfortable in an automatic, then we'll send her to you.
Well, you
Jaden,
gotta jump into there at some point. You know.
Jaden, my mother said you have to learn to stick before you. My mother said you had to learn to stick shift before you go into an automatic, because an automatic is really too easy to drive. So you need to learn how to do your stick first.
The main reason why I'm
Anybody-
automatic is because I might be having my mom's car.
Anybody can
Hey,
drive
I mean,
an automatic.
hey, Jade, I'm selling my car, so.
Oh yeah, because you don't use it.
Have you?
Well, no, I'm selling it because I'm buying a truck when I get to my duty station, so. Yeah. Hey, I'm not gonna buy a Camaro like most privates, at least.
Camaro?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
In my day, it was freaking a Mustang.
I mean, they're nice cars. I don't like loud cars. It's obnoxious.
I do. My car's really quiet.
I like them
love
quiet.
cars.
I like them quiet, like Teslas. You can't hear them coming.
So run people
They're
over.
very
Yeah,
quiet.
you're just saying you're trying to sneak out, huh? That's why you want a quiet car.
Expand the tires so like
Are you trying to sneak out there? Is that why you want a quiet car, huh?
Totally. Like I have the capability of doing
Ooh.
that. You didn't realize I'm here for my life, right? My dad kept me. I'm done. I'm done for.
That's fair.
Life over. Yes, don't you forget it. No, definitely won't. Life over.
I'm surprised we haven't been kicked off yet.
Hey, Jaden,
Yes.
I'm gonna let you go. I want to say happy birthday,
Okay.
and I'll text you later.
Okay.
I love everybody, and Cody, thank you for your service.
Thank you for your support. I appreciate it.
All right, guys.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Hey, Cody, I got to ask you a question. That isn't. You're saying that you're going to get a car at your next duty station. Well, what if they put you in a place where you could be in Iraq or Afghanistan or Kambu,
Well-
Mongolia? How do you know that you're going to get a car? You never know.
The next, the thing about it is, for my job specifically, we don't deploy very often, and the only unit that I could be sent to overseas is Kuwait or Germany,
You know,
as of right
I
now.
want to go to Kuwait. From what my dad has said, it is hell.
No, I don't. But they're trying to. What's the thing about it is it's a deployment station right now. They're trying to make it a duty station, so they need firefighters to set up an actual station. So the likelihood of them sending a bunch of active duty soldiers over to make that a duty station firehouse and being there for like 2 years and then coming back to the States and getting a permanent duty station in the States is super likely right now because they're trying to make it an actual duty station instead of a rotation.
Okay.
So the likelihood of me, more than likely where I'm gonna go is Fort Bragg, or places like that, like Fort Campbell in Kentucky, things like that. So, I mean, if that does happen, then, I mean, if I get stationed over there, I'll be over there for a couple years. I'll come back and move on from there.
Right. Well, God bless your service. I really appreciate what you're doing. Thank you.
Of course, I haven't done much, so just kind of sat here and did some fire training. I'm officially a firefighter that probably outserts everyone, except for you, Chief.
I just left the garlic in there, but that's why it's spicy.
The academy they send me through, we get probably 10 different certs at least. So it's cool.
All right.
Yeah, I just need to go get my EMT, and then I'm gonna get my paramedic after I get my EMT.
Now, is that EMT, will it be able to come over to the civilian? Or is it just considered in the military EMT?
Every cert that I have can be transferred into civilian. It's all pro board certs. So
Okay, great.
they're all national certifications. So I have to go to the state and then re-up for that state when I get to when I'm a civilian again.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm excited. I have my firefighter 1, firefighter 2, hazmat, art, CPR recertified, a whole bunch of, I think I have fire inspector 1, things like that. Yeah.
Are you telling me?
What was for dinner, Jaden?
Korean barbecue wraps with kimchi,
Ooh,
rice.
I'm jealous. Ooh, that looks good, Mama. Oh, happy Mother's Day, by the way.
Thank you.
Cody, did you call your mom?
Oh, of course I called my mother.
Okay, all right.
No,
Sure.
no.
Oh, Cody,
I called her and I woke her up this morning, so. Yeah. And I got her a lot of gifts that just are delayed. They're gonna be like periodically coming in through the next week.
That's wonderful.
Did you wake your mother up and wish her a happy Mother's Day, or did you forget and then just happy Mother's Day?
No, we came in with flowers.
I came with flowers for her and her, so step off.
Yeah, you did pretty good.
All right.
You did good.
All right.
You
You
did
did a
good.
good job.
Well, he's got a lot to make up for with all his.
Yes, and I'm very excited. Very.
What happened?
I have a special place.
Cody, you've been doing a good job training him.
I've been trying my best. It's only taken me probably about 10 years, so. I don't know. What he's almost 20 years old, so.
What the heck's that?
So we went to the butter to pick up her cake this morning. There was a line down the street.
Yeah.
Oh, dear
And what
Lord.
kind of cake is it, Steve?
Red
This is red velvet with a what's on top?
Cream cheese.
Cream cheese frosting and ganache lettering.
Okay, so.
I'm going to die from diving.
But yeah, the line was down the street with people just grabbing stuff. Thank God we pre-ordered and kind of just didn't have to stand in the line that long. So
Really, was it a big line there or something for it?
yeah, people were just grabbing stuff. So if you pre-ordered, you go to the back and they have your stuff ready for you. But everybody else, yeah. People in line, 6 feet apart, line down the street. So, yeah.
We're still in that for toilet paper. I don't get it with people.
There was none at Costco.
Safeway has it.
Safeway has some, but there was absolutely none at Costco yesterday.
Dollar store,
Yeah, no.
and it's 2-ply. Yay!
New lie, really? At the dollar store.
2-ply at the dollar store. There's small rolls, but it is a dollar store.
Yeah, we got some at Safeway, but yeah, you know, it was kind of. It is what it is.
Now, Cody, you don't have any problem getting toilet paper there in the Army, do you?
We were out of toilet paper for a solid month. There was no toilet paper in any stores, and they were not bringing any on base. So people were resorting to using paper towels as toilet paper. We got creative.
It's everywhere.
Woo, look at that. Navy would have had toilet paper.
I don't know. Navy didn't even have toilet paper. I promise you that. Nobody had toilet paper. Nobody had. They sold out of paper towels too, because people were buying paper towels, and there was no Lysol. There was no there was nothing.
That was-
There wasn't even like I had to use
That's nuts.
window cleaner as my permanent cleaner because I had no other source of cleaning agent. But my room still had to be white glove inspected.
With that window
Yeah.
cleaner.
Yeah, so we used window cleaner.
Something else.
I had window cleaner and toilet scrub. So
God.
I got creative.
It's called
There's
adaptive.
always soap and water in a washcloth.
Yeah, the water here probably would make the walls smell like they were falling apart.
Ew.
Yeah, I'm really, really, really close to the border here, so we can't drink the water here.
Yeah. We can reset it.
Not
Did
good.
it shut up? Oh.
Jill, you call this down.
I am.
Now, did anybody give a pinch to an inch and a
No, I still
A
owe
sock
her. I
to
still
a
owe her
block?
like 16 hits. I still
I'm 16 times.
I still owe her like 16 hits. She just ran out the house. She ran out of the
all
house.
right.
So, Juan,
Want me to punch her for you?
Juan,
No.
Juan,
Please don't.
I give you 8 and I give your father 8. Evenly distributed between the two of you.
But luckily, she doesn't have to be in a classroom where there's
Ow!
official like physical abuse.
Yeah, I don't have school tomorrow.
Oh, Jaden, why don't you go?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Send 'em
there you
over.
go.
Ooh.
The card work. We're gonna open up. She's gonna open up one of your both your gifts
Both gifts.
since you guys are here.
Yes.
Oh, Cody, aloha.
Aloha. Oh, I did. I noticed you were in Hawaii.
Yeah.
I was gonna pick it for someone, and I was gonna pick it for Alex.
We would like to be in Hawaii. Our trip was canceled a week ago. So
Oh,
we
no.
have to- Janet was able to do the picture
I do a background.
background.
There you go. Yeah, I'm supposed to be in North Carolina right now, but still in Texas.
Jaden, you want to read your card?
Yes, she does, because I want to hear it.
16 years, amazing 16 years of love. May 10th, 2020, Dominican Hospital, born at 5/10/04. 91 pounds. Wow, I was fat. 2 ounces and 19 inches. Slow down, eat cake, laugh with friends as a drive-by. Sit back and appreciate who you are. There's a lot to love. Happy 16th birthday. Love, Noye and Papa.
Yay.
Woo!
So I got you a birthday present, Jaden. Because of the Rona, it's slightly delayed.
It's fine. All of the other presents are slightly delayed, and it's fine. I don't need them all immediately. But what I do need is my present, my present for Amazon.
I hope you have a knife. I use packing tape. I hope you have a knife because I use packing tape.
With a freaking really, bro?
Don't ruin my pineapple.
You know, you could just get a knife from the kitchen, which is right here, and not go all the way over
You
there.
want to go get your pocket knife?
I'm going in my
Come
room.
on, bro. Come on,
Just
come
kidding,
on,
don't
come
use
on.
them.
Come on.
Taquan, I thought I raised you
I'll be
better than
bigger.
this.
Use that noggin of yours, son.
Well, while you're waiting for the knife, you could open up the other box too. There's 2 of them.
She's got it. She got strong hands for some reason.
Some reason? Oh, hello. Oh, I can't even process what this is. You're 16 year brain.
Give her another glass of wine.
Ah, yes. I'm loving it. I love it.
Show it to the camera.
Oh, I gotta see this. Come on, let's see. Move. Oh, that's adorable.
Loving it, loving it.
It's got a little bling.
Oh,
What a weirdo! Really?
What?
She.
I'm using my presence.
Watch it first.
Oh my God! Just throw the wine in there, huh?
Bill Seal. Fine.
it's okay, Jaden. You're turning 16, but I just turned 19, so.
I need to be around you. I think we'll vibe together.
Honestly.
That one you probably need time.
Oh, you push in the side. Hey, you pull it.
Your nails.
Bit them off a long time ago. It's called anxiety.
Yeah, you can't have nails in this time period right now.
Anxiety. Anxiety.
Well, we don't have strong
We don't
nails
have
right
a nail salon. Do you see Mom would go into a nail salon because it's not open?
Y'all should do each other's nails.
No.
Oh, hell no. Do you know how stressful that is, Steve?
Hey, my nails are just fine.
I haven't done yours.
I don't know. You might need a little bit of help. Ask Daquan. He's pretty good at it.
Aww.
What? Painting nails?
Yeah.
I'm just way too OCD, that's why.
Oh.
No, okay. We'll call it that. We'll call it that.
It's like a firecracker, like a fireworks show.
Okay, weirdo.
Yeah.
Her enemies won't breathe their neck.
I mean, true. I'm loving it.
Yeah, they teach you that in basic. Oh, that's cute.
I can put my coffee in it. Coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah.
And you can use
And I
the
can
sugar
stick this inside of it.
inside the coffee to stir it.
Oh, I'm loving this. And put my
So,
iced Americano.
You can use it for
coffee.
tea time.
Thank you. I love it.
So Jaden, you're sweet 16 and I love you this much.
Aww.
Perfect.
Oh, I love it. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so I need to have a serious conversation with your parents though, because like who told you it was okay to grow up? Because like when I left,
That's what I said.
Last time I checked,
Last time I checked,
I think it was legal for people to grow up. So I think it was legal. Yeah, they passed that law, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure since she was born, she didn't need permission about anything from us.
And she did everything she wanted to do on her own terms.
That's right.
Unfortunately.
You know, like not.
sounds like her brother too. Sounds like her brother too.
Y'all aren't gonna force me to sleep because I'm still gonna be up.
No, you
You're
wouldn't
yelling me
sleep
to
when you
sleep.
were. You know what? Every single child is exactly how they are when they were born. Daquan was a week late, sleeping the whole time.
It's like school.
We had to he had to be cut out of me, and it was just like, okay, I'm here, whatever.
Tough.
And it was like every time you had to feed him, it was like you had to wake him up and say, hey, it's time to eat. You haven't eaten for a while.
Still trying to barely eat
He's
now.
still the same way. Jaden was a scheduled 8:30 a.m. Monday morning. We're bored. We're ready to do this. We're done. Keep it moving. And then she would never sleep. It was a lot of rocking and
What's sleep? I don't
singing.
know her.
Yeah.
Okay, my turn, Teresa.
Yeah.
Yes.
Over 30 hours of labor and her head kept just pushing into my tailbone and wouldn't come out the hole.
Yeah, I can't find my way.
And Teresa, can I ask you a favor? Please
Yeah.
don't say how they had to cut her out of you. You know, I mean, I'm your dad.
Yeah,
I mean,
cut them both
they had to
out of me.
cut.
Well, it was his fault. He was the first one cut. Therefore, the second child has to be cut out.
So
Yeah.
basically,
So
it's like
it's
real
true.
life. It's like real life. I effed up. I went first. Effed
Yeah,
up your high school
Daquan messed
experience.
all up for you.
Yeah, everybody all calls me Jade, like Daquan's little sister. Even when I tell them my actual name, they still address me as Daquan's little sister.
And I'm just the adopted child that's just here.
Yes, that's okay.
You're the middle child.
Oh, yeah.
That is accurate.
I mean,
am the middle child.
You are, so.
You are the middle child.
I am the middle child. I just turned 19. He's almost about to turn 20. I just turned 16.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. So when you turn 20, you're going to start acting like a child.
God.
Yeah, what's
no
the
more 16-year-olds.
Wait, what's the rules for Jaquan turning 20?
No more 16-year-olds.
Hey, hold on. I have a rule.
Oh, Cody has a rule.
Yes.
Daquan's first rule of when he turns 20 is he's no longer allowed to act like a child.
Well, that's really, really hard. We've been trying to get him to do that for like the past 3 years.
He's
because you are no longer a teenager, sir. You cannot pull that one.
My bills and I have not missed one.
And when let's remember too.
John.
Wait, let's remember though that when he got laid off, he was working the very next day.
I am adulting.
He is
very, very. Oh, remember that other time when he got like money in his account and then he was like, "Mom, take out money
for my bills
now."
And then somehow finagled his money back.
That was last paycheck too.
And then somehow finagles his money back and ends up with no money.
Well, now he has his employment, whatever credit card. So now he's just spending.
But that's gonna stop because he's working full time now.
That's staying in. Yeah, I put that away.
Big sad.
Don't worry, I'm gonna try to be back for that one. But if I'm not, oh boy, just wait until you get your gift in the mail.
I have no idea what I'm
gonna do. You're gonna fly out to work. You're gonna fly out.
Let's look at what day it is. It's probably
You're not 21.
It's a Friday.
Oh,
you're working for your birthday.
Over the night, not during the day.
Hey, Daquan.
You think I'm sleeping
Daquan.
on my 8th birthday?
Cody has a question for you.
For your birthday, I'm getting you a plane ticket out to where I am.
Oh no.
I'm being dead serious. You think I'm kidding? I'm getting you a plane ticket out to come visit me.
You're sending a black person to Texas?
I'm not gonna be in Texas.
You're killing your phone.
Oh my God, dude! Really?
I'm not gonna be in Texas.
Like there's not black people in Texas. Boy, you do. You know what? Yeah. He looks Mexican, more Mexican than black anyway, so
Might
he
get
just
deported.
fine. Yeah.
Daquan, you realize I'm not gonna be in Texas, right?
Oh yeah, you're gonna be in North Carolina. Hey, you say hi to your brother.
He's in
South Carolina. But I still gonna say.
Do you know?
He's in
how long?
He's in Georgia. He's in Atlanta. What are you talking about?
I thought he was in South Carolina.
I'm gonna be an hour from the South Carolina border, but you know.
I am. Your family is from South Carolina. Derek is in North Carolina. Westgate. I used to work with him, but yes. No, your uncle is in Georgia.
It's one of those South states.
Yeah, nobody cares about those guys.
Hey, my friend lives in South Carolina.
See? You don't even care about it.
You don't even know.
I just made my.
I'm gonna be in North Kakalaki, so.
No, I think if quarantine is over by my 20th, I'm going to try to get a fat group to go pick me up.
Fat group.
If I get 15 people, we get the group. So.
And there you go.
If they open the fields, even if it opens up.
I mean, you're basically your face is covered.
Yeah, that is
So-
true. That is true. Not
Besides, it might be paintballs of Corona. That was
Corona book. Thanks. Corona. You got Corona.
You got Corona. You got Corona.
Someone from Russia just has a little corona.
We're awesome.
Are we?
Everybody wants to be us.
No more. No more.
It is recording.
I know.
FBI, where you at?
We're like full.
I mean, you did at a wedding once. That was true. Because I didn't realize that you had a
that was
secret
at
nurse.
When it was at Rob's house.
Oh,
with
yeah,
that
yeah.
really bad bottle of wine.
But I
and
didn't
it was
care.
so gross.
I didn't care. It tasted like pee. Didn't care.
Oh my god. All right, do you want to light that thing or what's happening?
We can light
Light
it.
the day. What is my wish gonna be?
Oh yeah, what is your wish gonna be?
I feel like I'm
Can
gonna
we
wish
do
something
this?
really impossible, but it's okay. Wish
See,
something
Cody's
impossible.
iPhone keeps going out. That's why you shouldn't have iPhone. That's why you should have Samsung.
There's the cake.
Your iPhone keeps going out. You need to have Samsung.
I paused it.
You okay?
Yeah.
iPhone up.
Does it say happy birthday, Magnolia?
Yes.
Yeah, you spelled my name right. Wait, did they spell my name?
There's only one way to
Only
spell
one way to
Magnolia.
spell
Mongolia? Mongolia.
What?
I don't think the buttery will mess up.
You know what? No more wine for you.
Wow, the purple back is white.
Well, they're different.
Ah, you can't light me on fire, bro.
No, it's a,
Honestly,
the
if I light
wax goes
myself
all
on
the way
fire, I
up
think I'll be
to-
lit.
it protects the
Finally
wick.
in my life.
So you have to melt the wax before.
Oh.
Who's there? Oh, Brady says.
Yep.
You got 16 candles there?
Just 6.
You're not trying to burn down his house. Come on, we still need this thing.
It's a small cake.
It was awful.
There's the Paradisos.
Yeah, you guys are just in time.
You guys are here for
Oh, okay.
Paradisos.
All right. Happy birthday time. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Happy
birthday
to you.
Happy
birthday to you.
Happy
Happy birthday, dear girl.
Happy
Birthday to you.
Nice.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Paradisos. Welcome back from shopping.
Lights. Camera.
Hi.
Wait, no, wait. I got the lights.
Oh, what? You're going to use the app?
Yes. Or I could
Oh, she wanted
I wanted to be God, okay? Brother, 2 seconds. Just for 2 seconds. Let there be light. 2 seconds. Okay?
No more wine for you.
Yeah, Jaden's not allowed to have any more wine.
I'm fine.
Yeah, they did.
I'm missing something, I feel like, and I'm not 100% sure what it is.
Well,
Pretty child.
Cody, they do start laughing, especially Jaden, and you won't know what it is, and you just gotta, okay, it's gotta be a good joke.
I'm imagining it was a good joke.
Yes.
Put the name in it.
Reed, cut the cake already.
Make a wish.
So suspenseful.
Gotta make a wish.
He's butchering that cake.
Stop making me laugh!
She's gonna come at you with that cake knife.
She's crying.
She has tears coming out of her eyes now.
Why are you crying?
See, Pop, this is your fault. This is your fault. This is some Ed Butler stuff. Can't stop laughing.
Hey, dude, why me? I didn't do nothing.
Magaku!
Oh, God, no!
He's like, I don't know
why that was so funny. Why was that so funny?
You're just ready.
You're gonna have to do your makeup again.
Yeah, I think she gave up on redoing her makeup.
No, I am gonna redo my makeup because Yeah, you didn't see that?
The estate.
It's literally gigantic.
Grab it.
It's 2 miles from
Oh, God.
the Welk. It's down the street from the Welk. In the hills.
All right, guys. Well, I love you guys, but I'm gonna hop off here.
All right, Cody.
Bye, Cody. We love you.
Bye,
Cody, it's
guys.
wonderful seeing you.
It was
All
good
right,
to see
care.
you guys too.
Be safe.
Join the Navy.
God bless you.
Join the Navy.
I should have joined the Navy. All right. Love you
Bye.
guys.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye. Love you.
Love you.
Shit. Does the entire thing. Be like, Pony, you ain't on keto tonight.
I'm calling it my carb up.
Jermaine Ruff.
Just put a piece on his. Whatever he doesn't eat, you can finish for him.
Huh?
You left the side door open.
Oh yeah, I had to put the ice back.
But he has a steak now? Like,
Yeah, it's literally it's so
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah, Rob's new
Like,
Rob.
it's
Yeah,
like the pool
down the
goes
road from
out.
yeah, Rob's new house. Yeah,
The pool
we
looks
got
out
we
to
all
the
got to
ice
take a
field.
trip down there. It's enough room for everybody.
I don't.
Hey, listen, I'll take a trip down, but let Rob know. Number one, he's got to have a nice bar. I don't expect no cheap scotch. He's got to have at least 15 or 18-year-old scotch and on up. I mean, come on now.
No, he does because I bought it for him years ago, and he doesn't drink it. He still has it there. It's still there.
Well, I know he loved mine when he was up here and it was only 12-year-old, so.
Somebody's fingerprint like, hey.
Are you eating that? Oh, it's your birthday?
It's a
It's your
CIA.
16th birthday?
That's CIA.
You need some water?
Wait, does he actually look this? No. Where
I'm
does
not
that,
sure
what
what
does he do?
Well, technically,
It's a different job now.
Like
But-
it's just a bunch of things.
He used to be an IT guy for a defense contractor. Defense contractors are people who work for the government. Stop it! But he's at another company now. I'm not sure where he's an executive, so he's one of the bosses.
The background. Wow.
This is so good. It's red velvet and it's going into my body and my body is satisfied. 16, I've gotten to the point where my age of 16, like I don't even care what comes out of my mouth anymore.
Now you're talking. What? You're only 16. It's not like you turned 60.
Yup. 16.
Now for Noni's birthday, she doesn't have to worry about whatever comes out of her mouth. Yeah. Because Noni's gonna hit that milestone in September. But you're puny. You're way down here still. Sorry.
Thank you guys for coming again. I really appreciate it.
You're still a teenager.
Yeah.
To quote
Yeah, thank you,
Cody.
Harry. So
Teenager. Last month of being a teenager.
I'm gonna shove this out dry.
I'm just happy it's my last month of being a teenager.
What do you think?
It's your last month for what?
Being a teenager.
You're a teenager? That's his last month being a teenager. But it's funny that he thinks that turning 20, people take you seriously because
Not at all.
that doesn't happen until you're at
Nobody
least
cares.
30.
Nobody cares until you're 30.
And successful, somewhat successful.
Until you're 30, nobody cares about you.
30 and
They won't
30.
even let you rent a car until you're 25.
Unless you're in Seattle. In Seattle, you can rent a car.
Yeah, Daquan, please listen to a guy right now who's at the 70. Enjoy every moment of your life. I mean, trust me. Yeah, because when you hit that big 2-0, there's no going back. I mean, it's just going forward. Just like Jaden, you're wonderful and beautiful at 16. You can't go back and maybe you say, oh, thank God I don't. But enjoy every day you guys got. You got a beautiful family. God bless you.
Good job, Pop. That was awesome.
Well, you know, I'd love to see, you know, your cousin and Pam I really miss seeing Pam and all that. So when they get situated, let us know. It'd be not great to go down there in our RV.
Well, they just got back from doing their weekly shopping.
Hey, Kat, you're still on mute.
You're on mute. We can't hear you.
She's talking.
It's okay. We just watch it. Just
There
you go.
Well, no, we thought you were either trying to talk to us or maybe you were still yelling at children and wanted it to be on mute.
No, I'm giving directions for cooking dinner.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Sweet. Nice.
I think you know how to do it.
Well, you let it
Jake,
be
are
on
you gaming?
record.
What?
Okay, Jake,
Kathy, you have to give Vince directions how to cook. Come on, he knows how to do it.
Well, it's particular things that I'm requesting.
I see you.
So basically, you requested the most difficult dishes to prepare.
Yeah.
Alex, do you recognize Black Rock? We snorkeled at Black Rock and saw a turtle. Do you remember this place?
Oh, is that where my dad jumped off into the water?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Yes, sir.
That's your uncle in the white skin guard on top.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There was a webcam at the hotel, and so I took a picture of your uncle jumping off the rock.
Fun.
Who taught you how to do a virtual background?
I experimented. I have a white sheet hanging from the ceiling in front of the piano.
How did you even know it was possible?
Princess Cruise Line sent me some background pictures for Zoom. And so I went and played in Zoom and discovered I looked like a ghost. Actually, I looked like from Ghostbusters. It looked like I was slime until I put a white background behind me.
Yeah, now it's just sometimes blending in with Pop-Pop's white head.
Yeah, well, she used me back there too as the white.
Oh, without a shirt on?
This is the shine from the light on the ceiling.
Yeah.
He's got a shiny bald head.
And now he's got a notion head.
Me and Linda are like this. I want to be like this.
No, you'll drink with Linda. You guys both be drinking wine.
I don't want paper red.
I tried a pink sheet and that didn't work. So I had to go find something white.
Well, it worked out.
And then I had this one t-shirt that had some glittery butterflies, and all that did was it just started doing kind of funny stuff like Dad's head.
So if we all had some mushrooms, it would be really interesting.
Did you just say that? Really?
Yeah.
Peace, love, dove, sister.
Just say, put a little bit of mushrooms.
Shrooms, tremendous.
We're gonna be like sitting
Okay.
there looking at Lonnie's shirt going, whoa.
Okay, I want to let your kids know that that's not a new term. Mushrooms, but they were around 50. They were around 50 years ago, 50 years ago when I was in my early 20s.
No, that's how much. Okay. Did you finish your cake? You want another piece? No more wine, sorry.
I know, it's sad. I mean, there's 2 more.
Well,
there, but we're not
Costco
drinking
hasn't had the kind that we like for a little while.
this. I like that kind of sweet.
That's what, did we get that? We got that up at, we got that somewhere else.
Is it Cinnabar then?
Am I seeing a tan line right now? is this? I don't like summer.
No, it's
I
been
officially
down
hate
since
summer.
fall.
I get tan lines all the time. And it's
This
not fun.
one. Oh, Tahoe.
What?
That's where we got it.
Kat, do you think we're going to make it to Tahoe?
I really hope we do.
Jaden has plans.
I
Jaden
have
already has
plans, and if Rona comes up in here, I'm Italian. I know people, and I will kill Rona. I know people.
Part of me is like, we have to go. And then part of me is like, if it gets canceled, then I'm going to Sun River. So there's a small part of me that's like,
I think it'll be fine. I really think it'll all be fine by the end of June, beginning of July.
I think it would be fine because we're camping. The only problem they could possibly have is bathrooms, but I really don't think it'll be.
Considering that they started doing phase 2 earlier than they thought they were going to, I really think it's gonna go by quickly as the summer comes into play.
Changing position.
Yeah.
That's the time we got the dog.
Where is Sun River?
It's in Oregon.
Is that near the border? Like near California and Oregon?
It's by Bend.
Yes, by Bend. Isn't it south of Bend?
The Rogue River is by California.
Sun River.
I know.
Wolf has a
Highway 1 road trip. Highway 1 road trip. All the way up. Connects to 101.
Give me some melatonin.
Hey, nobody of Top Hop know about Highway 1 road trip.
That's on my bucket list to do.
Nicole wants to go on a Highway 1 road trip.
On my bucket
all
list.
the way up.
And then connect to 101, keep going, and then come back down.
It's a nice trip.
Yeah.
Now, as far as Oregon, Dad's got a veterans pass for Oregon, and there's a really nice campground just on the other side of the border.
You know, Steve, you need to apply for the Oregon passport for camping.
Yeah, I need to
have it.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what we want to do, what vacation besides Tahoe this summer. We want to do something because Jaden goes back to school early.
Along Highway 5 where we were at is the Rogue River, and there was a couple of great fishing spots. A beautiful river. I mean, it's really nice. And I know quite a few guys that have fished there over the years, but a lot of nice camping spots.
And hiking, a lot of trails. It was a good campground.
We're not doing that other trail though in Tahoe. Just putting that out there. Not doing it.
I think
End of discussion.
I'm pretty sure Clover Bell would agree with you.
Period.
That we're not doing.
Not doing it.
Nope. Not doing what?
The trail in Tahoe with
We're
all
not
the
doing
rocks.
You can't enjoy the scenery because you're looking down at the rocks before you break your ankle.
You just hike up to the
oh my gosh, I broke my ankle.
And go back down.
Up to Squim and camp out in front of their place.
Don't worry, I have new trails that I've never been on before so that we can explore those.
With more!
Wait!
Broken rocks!
Eric, that's what we did last year, and it didn't work out so well. Pat said that she has new trails for Tahoe.
Long as it's dirt and not rocks. I mean, I don't mind doing hiking 6 miles. I don't mind. But that trail, it was kind of like I already got weak ankles from spraining them in the military or whatever. I couldn't see anything because all I was doing was looking down at the trail. So I don't mind, long as we got, some
Well, poor
You and
Cloverville was like ruined the rest of the trip.
Yeah, that was sad.
That was
For
sad.
3 days.
Breathe the entire time.
She was like, oh.
I know.
She couldn't get up. It was so sad.
Yeah.
Dogs
Well,
need rest.
in my defense, it's really weird. The app that we used to look at that trail, it you know how it said like out and back? Well, every other trail has calculated it differently that I've used in the last year, and I've checked a bunch, and they just basically it's an error on that trail. They have it marked wrong.
That one trail.
That one trail, they have it marked wrong.
He's changing.
Oh, when have I worked for?
I don't want.
A little bit. Oh, if you turn that off, it might help. See, it's not that bad actually.
So we got a projector, or I have a projector. We got to do, well, hopefully when this thing is over, come on over and do a campfire and movie.
We did that and it was really fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Don't.
Look, Alex is already ready for it.
So, we got
social distance outside.
Yeah.
yes. So we just put a sheet up. We put a sheet up and then put the projector out or whatever, and we did it last week. And yeah, we kind of weirded people out, but it was fun.
Yeah, that's because we were watching.
Yeah, depends on what we're watching, but yeah, we got to do a family movie night outside, and we can do that at Tahoe also.
I have a recommendation when you do that. Instead of trying to figure out how to hang a sheet in Tahoe, it wouldn't take up much room. It would cost you a couple of bucks more, but you just buy yourself a projector screen that opens up, and it'll be, you can buy whatever size you want, but it collapses and folds and stores well.
Yeah, so we
bring that camping instead of a sheet.
No, it's not to project a movie in Tahoe. You're just talking about here in Ben Lomond.
No, we can do it there. We can do it there too. But we
have the power for it?
The projector I have has battery power, so you don't have to actually have it plugged in. It lasts about 3 or 4 hours without a plug.
Wait, what about the tent overhead thing that you put over your table? Doesn't the one you got have a wall that hangs down?
Yes.
You could do that, couldn't you?
Yeah.
That'll work.
It's light enough.
I don't know. But yeah,
It's called duct tape and a white sheet.
There you go, Mom. Exactly.
Yeah, but also, Kat already has an easy up. You could take a white sheet and you could just tape it to the frame of the easy.
Yeah. We could totally do this during quarantine. There's this lady I was walking her dog for her, and she had like a dinner party, and she had like a bunch of guests over, and they were like all having dinner, but they were 6 feet apart. So we could do a movie night, but just be 6 feet apart.
Alex, we'll just test your temperature, and if you don't have a temperature and you haven't been coughing, we'll just have you come over.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I'll drive myself over.
You can even drive yourself too.
That's what I said. I can drive myself over.
Yeah, but you gotta drive a little bit faster than you were driving today.
Oh, she does.
No, she only drives safely when there's parents in the car, but when she's by herself,
she doesn't drive safely with that.
She's zooming.
Oh my God.
Well, we got to get going. But happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Jaden.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Love you guys.
Love you too.
Love you.
See you guys. It's my birthday.
Right, Mom.
All right, so I have a question. The video you put together for Jaden with all the others, is that something that I can see?
It's on Instagram.
Oh, I haven't been there for 2 days. Okay.
Yeah, it should be on Instagram. So you can, look for my. Did you post it to yours too? Oh yeah, I can't. So if you look for my profile, you should be able to find it. But it's on Instagram and
YouTube.
It's also on YouTube. I can text you the YouTube link.
No, when I click on my Instagram on my phone, it's only you guys that pop up.
Okay. Well, just in case, I'll send you the YouTube link as well, just in case, because you can go on TV onto YouTube and pull it up there.
Okay, so Jaden, I've been taking pictures of my computer screen of all the different people that popped up on your Zoom dinner. So I'll send those to you too.
Okay, thank you.
You bet. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you guys again. Appreciate it. We love you.
We love you. Take care. God bless you.
Bye.